Vamos allá, mi gente. Seguimos con la misión de las Colonias Unidas. Ya yo le pregunté a esta tipa qué lo hay que hacer. Speak to deputy. ¿Por qué seguí hablando con ella?
Would you like to finish your briefing on the ambassadors?
God damn it, todavía hay que hablar más. Tell me about the ambassador. House of Maroon again. Oh, shit.
Well, we're not 100% sure he's alive. But if he is, we're hoping that he'll be receptive to our plan. You'll want to be careful inside the embassy, though. It sounds like the attack might have kicked off the automated security.
Llegó la quicada.
Ambassador Ratcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Sounds as though I will enjoy this. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Hasta para la garganta
Use your
ayuda, no que mala.
experiences as a member
There's
of
a guy
the
upstairs,
military
watch
and
out.
with the
Yo
threat
estaba
we're
bebiendo
facing
mucha
to
miel de
convince her
abeja
to lend
porque
her
como
support.
le rayan el diablo.
Maybe that'll work.
Como le rayan la
Stranger
garganta.
things have happened. But
Pero tú
my
tienes que
suspicion
saber
is
que
we're going to have to rely
No,
on
pero tienes que echar
other.
miel de abeja,
Cuidado.
limón y romo.
¿Cómo romo, Yutaka?
Claro, el alcohol,
sí,
tiene que echarle el alcohol,
sí,
sin alcohol no funciona.
Si combina esos tres, ya tú sabes. Se pone bueno la vaina. Sí, se pone buena la bebida.
Ahí es que prende, Kiko.
Coño,
Y
pero-
le echa de blanco. Y después te
Del
da de
blanco,
blanco
del
por la
blanco.
nariz. Pim pam, pim pam, pim pam. Fupa, como dice el tigre para transformar como Vegeta.
Pim pam.
¡Riengo! A ver,
Está tirando tu tiro sin tener pistola. Después agarrar.
como uno allá que se daba el fuetazo aquí
Te va a faltar cargador para toda esa
y,
vaina.
y salía calibrando por la acera. En un deste. Toda la Duarte para abajo hasta el parque, calibrando.
Well, it's on your left.
All right,
You're jumping the wall, watch out.
A ver qué tengo yo que subir. Dice aquí constancia de estudio, septiembre-diciembre 2023. Tengo que ir a buscar eso.
He's on the left, behind you, turn around, man.
Contrato de Savena ya lo subieron.
Never underestimate the universe's ability
La
to
copia de la cédula de los
surprise.
pais míos.
That's why we
Esa
have
vaina.
Plan B. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage. But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell. So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Now, we recovered some intel we believe should be able to help with that. But there's also a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for information. Maybe even convince to work with you.
La carpeta consular que se le entregue los siguientes documentos. Calza, entonces universitaria, recuerde noto, cartes. Académico, si yo ahora la casa el periodo de enero a abril. Pago de cita consular, yo ofro firmado, security.
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone.
SIM card.
If something goes wrong, we'll do
He's
our
on the
best to
corner of the
smooth
left,
things over.
in the corner of that
But
building
I
with the
can't
arc.
make any
Watch out.
promises.
You see? He's fighting there, from there.
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador,
Oh, shit.
making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life. And someone who very likely hates her guts. All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. And take these. Chief Yassine wanted you to have some options on how to proceed in there. Now, if
shit.
you have additional questions or
vaina,
require
vale,
clearance for
pues.
the
There's there
approach
on the
we
left side,
haven't already
watch out.
discussed, don't hesitate to
Tacho, no
ask.
diga eso. Que ahora mismo estoy yo, Kiko, haciendo una
Suggest you start
misión.
with
Que hay que
Ambassador
hablar más que
Radcliffe.
oye.
Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her
Hay que
staff's
hablar
mind.
pileta.
Be smart out there, Captain.
Tengo que dividirlo en dos. la bladera, tuvo que dar una pausa. La creta. Se pasan.
You pause. You pause. You pause,
Pasan
mami,
hablando
pause.
disparate, loco, en verdad. Pero bueno. Bienvenido a los
Pausa,
juegos, bienvenido a los juegos de 2023. Que no, que tú tomes el curso, tu manera, de la desgracia. Mira, hermano mío, esa mierda. Dásela por la nalga.
Eso pa' después, ya.
Eso par después, varón, haga como una línea bacana. Una historia heavy, tipo película, no me hablo una loquera. Pero bueno, seguimos.
Oh.
A mí me pone más tarea ahora.
Yo me la paso pensando en ti.
Acá está en tu computadora.
A cucutata, a cucutata, a cucutata.
Ay, te vas a estar música del día.
Right in there.
Cucutata, si era que tú gritatas, a cucutata, a cucutata.
Sorry.
Ah,
That's
yes.
the
They
one.
build a monument to the people they lost, but not the
Dije que tú
people they
gritabas a
killed.
cucutata, a cucutata.
I cannot help but notice that the Colony War Memorial is in direct line of sight of this embassy.
No serán
I suspect that was very much intentional.
Ah.
Estoy pensando en ti. Yuki.
Visitors are only allowed in the
He's only in the
I
stairway,
wonder how
bro.
many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
He went upstairs. Watch out. There's in the house. You got him.
All that security, and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be?
Diablo, ¿cómo estamos?
Sorry. I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
Guay. Cuando yo me lo mueve, yo le
Ah,
pago
you're the
su
one
vida.
McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
¿Y qué lo que? En el 2016.
Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain.
We are merely stating the obvious. If you are threatened by that, perhaps you should do something about it. Like, help us.
And just give the UC free run of the archives? I may as well resign right now. Let me be frank, Captain.
No lo
The
vio,
answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be
Vaya
the
pa'
one
allá.
responsible for its release. Now, why don't you
Tiki,
quit
tiki,
wasting my
toki,
time
tiki, toki,
and
toki, toki.
yours and go?
Toki, toki, toki. Entrégame ese pollo.
Oh, man.
No, Captain, I'm not, and I'll tell you why. What you experienced down there at the spaceport, I've lived that once before already. Fought tooth and nail as aliens rampaged in the streets of my home and others all throughout the collective.
Tú eres hater.
But my aliens were placed there by UC hands.
Hater.
So I'm not interested in anyone getting power like that ever again.
¿Qué tú
The
escuchaste?
UC most of all.
Yo era un odioso.
Ah, pues tú escuchaste bien.
Sí. Escuché bien, ¿qué tú piensas? Prefiero ser hater que putica como tú. O mamá huevo.
Yo taca, tú no aguantas en una sombrita, ¿viste?
Aquí se están diciendo muchas verdades. Ay, mi madre. Qué locura la capibara.
Did I not make myself abundantly clear, Captain? You're not getting access to the archives. You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood. I'm listening.
Toki, toki, toki.
You know that for sure. That is interesting.
Poco. Es que yo tengo. Pero que
There's a lot of scared people out there right now, and I could do something about it. Well, Captain, you
Yeah, que yo
make
tengo
some
una
good
alta.
points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement? Excellent. Follow me.
Persuadí a esta tipa, qué bueno. Menos trabajo para mí, porque en verdad se ponen de madre a veces. Vamos allá. No persuadir a veces conlleva más trabajo de habladera y más lo que era. Yo me la paso pensando en ti. La quicada.
Adelante.
They tell me it should only take a moment.
Ay, somebody behind you.
And there. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but
I suppose we're in this together now.
Solo te enamoras. Yo pienso en ti a 24 horas.
Dame escucharte.
Ah, tiki 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 tiki.
Come on.
Look at this motherfucker. She's so
Pero yo. Ay, Dios.
Qué locura la capibara.
Ay. 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 Ay.
Los Mets están jugando con Miami hoy, Kiko.
Los Yankees estaban ganando ahorita como 4-0, creo que
Pero
lo 2-0.
Los Mets ya están desclasificados. Y ellos están jugando como van a ganar la Serie Mundial. Si su maldita madre, porque maricones. No es que tú le regales el juego a Miami. Pero coño. Tan necio. Miami tiene que ganar.
De 6-0 a los Blue Jays, dale.
Los Blue Jays están peleando, creo, todavía.
Demolish the structure, even if the diplomacy has ended. May not have been their intention.
Diablo, otra vez. God damn it. De la Cruz le ha dado 3 veces por ahí. Ese cabrón siempre le coge la jodida ahora. Coño, mano. Diablo, de la Cruz, un chin más de fuerza, nada más un chin, ya.
This is certainly different than anything else in New Atlantis. Unsupervised. And it seems this tree has decided it now owns this place.
Esta vaina, loco. Un robot. Aquí, pues, de los 15.
Did they have anything of value? Meet your death. Once again, we are triumphant.
Ah, pero aquí pasó algo. ¿Qué cerebro de lo que era? La quicada, 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 la quicada.
Míralo aquí.
La quicada, la quicada. La verdadera quicada. La verdadera quicada. Pero muy tarde para eso.
Not everything in the galaxy needs to come with us, you know.
I believe you. Todo parece que este tigre fue que trajo la alienígena para acá.
That is Loki, Tiki Log Isla. That is Loki.
Tiki toki, tiki toki, tiki toki, tiki toki. Yo lo que digo, Kiko, de la vaina de la tiradera, que sería un buen entretenimiento, pero que no lo saben hacer porque hablan mucho disparate. Deberían hacerlo modo entretenimiento.
Sabes que aquí lo único que se habla es que yo tengo más
Ay.
pelo que tú.
Exactamente, coño. Pues,
Aquí nadie.
son
Aquí yo no
cantantes,
te canta, y que yo nada más yo tengo más pelo que tú.
son cantantes o son viejas chimosas. Porque dime. Esa es la parte que yo no he entendido.
Tú tienes más cuarto, ¿ves? ¿Qué tienes más cuarto? ¿Ves? Ajá. Bueno.
Vamos a hacer música, entretenimiento.
Coge, coge, coge. Coge, coge, coge.
Yo sé que tú te enamoras. Yo pienso en ti las 24 horas. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. El doggy tiki doggy tiki doggy tiki doggy Kiko.
Ah. Pa, pa, pa.
Oye, Kiko. ¿Está oyendo qué? Lo que hizo esa fiera. Lo que,
I
ya,
never had
qué
the
maldita
patience
torre.
for computer systems.
Que no, 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 que no.
Dale con el tiki tiki toki, Kiko.
Tiki, tiki, toki. Oye. No, no, no,
Que
no,
no, que tiki
no,
toki, tiki
no.
toki, tiki toki. Dale con el ñoqui, Kiko, dale con el ñoqui.
Por eso se quedaron siendo duros. No lo vale tu presente, pasado ni futuro.
Restaura 10 de vaina, oxígeno.
El banco lo tiene casi. Un curso de avión, tengo demasiado. Me le salí debajo una patana y terminé guiando.
Yo había
Es
sido
que
en
todo
la
el mundo
piel.
dudó.
Bien, me había puesto porque hacer lo mismo que hizo Mozart La Para con él. Lo mismo. Vamos a armar un teatro, ¿me entiendes, Kiko? Porque que al final.
Porfirio
Como que no
Rubirosa.
conoce a lápiz.
La vida más
esos
orgulloso.
esos árabes son asquerosos cocinando, la creta.
¿Tú crees?
Cocinan, oye, está con el sobar.
Ah, pero yo tengo un video ahí que yo vi
Uno
ahorita.
nudando así, más fuma arriba, poniéndose la mano, de que tapándose. ¡Achú! Estornudó como 4 veces. Y después agarró la harina y ven tú, ¡bra!
Bueno, yo estaba hablando con una tipa de la India. Y ella me dijo, oye, no crees en ninguno de esos videos que tú ves de comida de la India.
¿Es verdad?
Y si alguna vez tú comes comida de la India, que sea de un restaurante 5 estrellas, una vaina así. Nada más. Ya tú puedes saber. Una gente de allá te dice eso. Créele.
Sí, loco, son de pinga, loco. A ver si yo veo ese video para mandárselo a ustedes, porque es una vaina, loco, mire.
Una psicopatada.
No tiene madre.
Para servir la comida, meten la mano en una olla que le llega hasta el codo allá.
Así mismo. Así mismo.
Ay,
Y la
coño.
gente se lo come como con una
No,
empanada de
normal.
una servilleta que le pasan.
Normal.
¡Anthony!
Se encojona el chamaquito.
Sí, sí, cuando llega la mamá de que Anthony, Anthony, Anthony.
No, no, que no, no, que no. Por la cabeza.
Velo aquí. Kiko, date esto, Kiko.
Oh, pero
Copilín.
yo
Oye,
le enseñé,
estornuda como
yo le,
18 veces estornuda.
yo le enseñé un video allá de un tal doctor de que en la calle, de un dentista de que en la calle, Yonki. Pero
Mm,
adivina, adivina.
¿qué?
El dentista no tiene ni un solo diente. Ni uno, yo.
Kiko, Mafu, miren ese, mira esta que yo puse en Instagram. Mira ese video. Mira cómo se pana que
Ya vengo, regreso en un segundito.
No, hombre, no te vayas.
Aaron George la sacó 2 veces más, fue.
Porque los Yankees están desclasificados ya. Tú ves los melos que andan azarando en los medios. Ya ven. Azarando. 72 juegos no me han ganado.
Entonces, ahora vamos a los tipos de esquema. Esquema de llave o cuadro sinótico. Vamos aquí. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Hacelo con los dedos. Vamos a ver. Tipo este. Esquema. Hoy. Esquema de llaves. O cuadro. Si no. Tengo una profesora, muchachos, Rula y yo. Rula. Acá falta que ya.
Ah,
Coño, yo estaba acá de llorar tanto.
no mames, huevo.
Tú no tienes nada.
Ven a averiguar.
Tienes nada. de forma. Aquí SATA. Viendo desde lo general a lo particular. Parte desde el concepto principal, las llaves encierran las ideas secundarias y cesar. No te digo que es fácil.
Pero estaba amarrado. No jodían ahí. No había forma de desempatar el juego. Kiko, da la luz.
Now would be a good time to reprioritize what we bring with us and what we leave behind. Or sell. Or throw away.
Tengo como 3 horas por ver una película que no puedo ir. No saco tiempo.
¿Cuál película?
Bueno, quiero ver varias. Quiero ver la de Transformers, no la llegué a ver. Pile mierda.
Yo la vi, la de Transformers.
Quiero verla, porque me he perdido de par de películas. Y van a salir más. Llévate de mí.
Deja que te critique y no le pares.
Sacaron el manager de Miami, loco. Y al jugador con más poder. El umpire se guió de Gantel y cantó un strike afuera. Ese verdugo.
Vengo ahora, pues. Y aunque me dejan tirar, No le importa eso a ninguno.
Ay, sí, se está. Ninguno tiene pues no quieren comprender que la verdad no les conviene.
The spoils of
Que
victory.
siempre se
Hopefully they
mantienen
amount to something.
para el mundo murmurando. ¿Dónde está?
¿Qué le importa eso a ninguno?
Today.
Hace robo del diablo, modelo S. Approach the stranger.
So,
Con
what
sigilo,
seems
mapa,
punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the great serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Ay, ay, ay.
Oye,
Tan bonito. Ella tiene el corazón.
Ah, porque ahora es cantante ahora. Al diablo.
Aunque digan que eres mala, pero no tengas temor, porque hasta de Cristo hablar.
Ajá.
Dios por ser tan puro hablan de él, que no dirán de ti que eres mujer. Dios no bebe cerveza, pero tú sí, y cuando no haya romo, bebe Mavi. Habla de mí, donde tú me quieras, yo soy feliz. Dame un abrazo, mami.
I was beginning to wonder if
Ese
you hibernate.
ñoño.
Kiko, ¿tú inviernas, Kiko?
¿eh?
¿Tú inviernas?
¿Y yo en bien?
Hey.
No, yo gozo.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly? Harmless spores, you have my word, but hard to navigate. Hence why I was guiding you through the intercoms to restore the environmental controls. And release me. It is the sap of the tree that gives it its... well, perhaps not a topic for this exact moment. But I must know of the rest of the city. Does it still stand? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door? Hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information, then. On terror morphs, presumably. Do I see this all clearly? Yeah, the preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Now, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
Claro.
You have mine as well, for what that is worth.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
If you are free soon,
Hay algo que me
we talk?
pertenece y tienes que volver a mí. No sé cómo vas a hacer tú, pero vas a regresar.
Let's hope it still works.
No te vas a quedar con él. ¿No crees? Es una sola cosa.
And there. Let it be used for good.
you might wish to lighten your things. I would.
La quicada.
Hola.
To discuss with you when you have time.
Ah, yo escribiendo la misma mierda, loco. No joder. No.
Ese maldito loco. Eu sei.
speak for a moment? Did you need something?
Claro. Claro.
El Yuki.
Inevitablemente tú no vas a regresar esta vez. De todo lo que te llevaste, hay algo que me pertenece y tienes que volver a mí. No vas a regresar. Y tú risa loca en tu cuerpo, dejándome todo. Porque vivir sin ti no puedo.
On the record? What response?
Yo sé que tú te enamoras.
Yes. What?
Captain, you're back sooner than. Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore. We're all in agreement.
Bueno, fue la punta. Un sacapunta.
You saved him. You Vanguard really do take that above and beyond thing seriously, don't you? Fine work. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entry... Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Coño. Los voy a extrañar.
La quicada.
Adelante. Lleva el hombre.
The Embassy District is a controversial place.
I do appreciate that not every inch of ground is plowed under the building. This area is far too grand for such a thing.
Listen.
Defeat at the Battle of Cheyenne by the Freestar Collective's ragtag fleet, both sides decided the time had come to bring the colony war to an end. So, the two parties came together to negotiate the terms of the armistice. Fleet sizes would be capped, mechs and xeno weapons outlawed, and all research related to those fields would be kept under lock and key in their own special archive, which actually rests below our feet as we speak.
Howdy.
And while these new restrictions transformed the settled systems overnight, the entire economy...
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit
¡Ya lumbre!
You will not be able to access any of the other
Claro, yo
units.
seré tu
Once you've collected your
carretera,
data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
No voy a perderte, no me importa. Pues un poema enamorado.
Verified. Unlocking. You may proceed, Captain.
I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able. I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react. Without a doubt, I should not say anything. I have known that much all along. Despite that, it is important. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused what I have left out until now is that all of that was done on behalf of House Varun. My people. I am not joking. I was born in the great city of Dazra and raised with the teachings of Jinan Varun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I am of the promised, those who know the truth of the great serpent and his inevitable. Thank you. I doubt many would. Several years ago, I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life. That was the intent. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were I had no idea. I was horrified. I suppose that is one way of looking at it. Sarah has not asked me much about House Varun, but the information I sent them could be seen as valuable to her. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that. I know. I understand that this may change what you think of me. I know that you may no longer wish to associate with me. I believe that in this moment, honesty is more important than anything. No matter what happens next, I have appreciated the time with you, and I thank you for trusting me. Hello. That is all? Very well.
I'm tech. Really?
Hey.
There you are. Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. You're carrying the most comprehensive collection of information on terramorphs in the known universe. If we can't pry an answer out of there, it likely doesn't exist. Certainly doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're not gonna know until Percival and I dig in, so whenever you're ready. Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Excuse me?
It won't take long.
No, le salimos debajo de una patana.
Spaceport has anti-Xeno protocols. How the hell does a whole herd of terramorphs touch down undetected?
La quicada.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? It doesn't. We don't really care where else you might have been or might become a citizen. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies... Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position. Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Keep it moving.
we at all surprised that the UC has such a massive space dedicated to secrets?
Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Very well, I will wait. You go on.
Ay, sí, Miami, ahora es. Ay, sí, Miami, ahora es. Vamos allá, en el noveno. Vamos allá. Por el momento, Kiko, de ganarle un juego, por lo menos. Ponerlo en fila. Coño.
President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get, which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? No, I suppose not. I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as the Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes.
Andamos
But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here.
Las normas te limitan. Dejárselas a alguien que las necesita.
Even my death served the colonies.
Anterior tú usas y tú pagas la bebida.
No, pero cocines, pasigar, gasolina.
Tú tienes los condones. Ellas tienen el permiso de estar las dos si quieren cama.
One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the colony war. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier.
Tengo la potencia del carro y el cadeno, pero tengo algo vivo lejos, tú estás cloro, siempre a lo poco, en mi bicicleta chopper, un teacher de food broker. Y guillado con las menores que no quieren un saco, afrogelatina y una tenis con 5 años, no posee con lápiz para que
Working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our...
Como los sureños. El tipo de japones.
Para nadie es un misterio. Tengo la cotorra para que toda tu gente corra. Para la pino y borra. Me robo tus horas. Si te convierte en un pie, yo me convierto en mazamorra. Vengo en desafines a romperte porque vine. No te hablo de sexo para que tú te lo imagines yo. Conmigo no adivines. Te van a desmayar cuando me vean en el cine. Me gustan los jeans con grandes
Unfortunately,
bullines.
I'm inclined to agree with you. Our relationship has always been a challenging one. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given all the finest training to support it. And she excelled.
accomplish what you've set out to do. Y su papi era un lío, le invité para el cine primero, me puse happy cuando fui donde tu papi era loco con el lápiz. Whenever you like. Ella es una mami y yo soy un tiguerón. It was an attempt by United Colonies to solidify its own legacy, forging a new generation of great leaders. They were raised by adoptive families made up of scholars and tacticians, trained at the United Colonies' greatest scientific and military academies, displayed incredible promise. But by the time the Colony War came to a close, there was only Hadrian. But that's ancient history now. You have much more pressing matters at hand, with which I can help. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them with quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are. But in exchange, I need something dealt with.
Really? Real man. 2002.
Porque tengo cuarto. Porque tengo cuarto.
Well, who better to find them? But many of them I knew personally. And I've always had a mind for details. Where someone was born, next of kin. You'd be shocked how often an otherwise brilliant criminal flees to the planet just next to the one where they were born, or where a family member resides. I simply use my own personal knowledge and the information our group collects for me to track them down and set things right. Gladly. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlays. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colonies' more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty.
Qué verdugo, la paya. Le han cantado dos strikes, loco, que es para darle con un batazo en la cabeza, sin su maldita madre. Por lo menos no estamos dos. Qué desgracia. Yo fuera a darle dos batazos en el caco, lo dejo ahí mismo. Para ciego, su madre.
I want you to track him down and deal with him. However you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know.
That's cool. Look at you like this, bro.
Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout. You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship and be done with it. Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear fear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat.
Lo que volvió fue el flow que traje yo de veterano. La música está muerta, mucha miel de mis oídos. ¿Quién me dijo que sonará todo esto mal nacido? Estoy habido, no hablar, ni uno mejor. Alumno, tomen nota que llegó su profesor. Vengo pasando lista, vaina que quilla. Rapero 9 escuelas, se le salió la amarilla. El temblor de rodillas. Tú intentas llegar, vino el batata en tu canilla. Mierda para tu ganga, para tu plano, tu candilla. Pero te quieren supo que
According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. Wolf system. There's a star station in the vicinity. And then, the head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Por la para, sí, la para. Por tu casa.
Oh, con este juego se habla, Kiko. La cebolla. Aquí hay más diálogo que en la OIN.
Porque me critica le lava los panteonati. Es más, tú estás frío, sigue bebiendo hielo. Que se pongan ahora la boca para dársela, la pide mucho y me la grita y me conoce.
Hello.
Hello, motherfucker. Oye, en este juego se habla.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy.
Según el lenguaje y en matemática, es natural.
Surprised me too when I learned, but I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this. All right?
Escucha bien lo que digo.
De lo que cogen conmigo.
The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself. Good. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing? Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Allowing you to kill someone on behalf of the prisoner? Absolutely not. But taking the chance to bring a known criminal to justice? Well, the old man's been right more than a few times in the past. So, what's being put on the table here? Really? You found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting?
Baby, llegó la cena. Colores para los muertos.
Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed. The Den? It's a star station, orbiting Wolf, the second star station actually to bear that title. The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out. Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
I do not wish to judge, but I doubt you truly need to be carrying all of that.
Bueno, mi gente, se acabó un poco la conversación. Ya estamos entrando en lo que es el meneo, aunque me vuelo que va a haber más conversación todavía. Vamos a dejar este episodio por aquí. Este gameplay. Porque está de madre lo que hemos hablado. Hemos hecho... ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Dónde va Leonel Fernández, Kiko, a hablar? La vaina esa que él fundó. Llévatelo. Por fin ganamos un juego esta noche, coño, de los dos. Yo creo que perdió Chicago y perdió Cincinnati. Esa ganada fue buena. Nos pone todavía ahí en combate. Coño, loco. Bueno, mi gente. Vamos a dejar este episodio aquí. ¡Wiu, wiu!